Papayas or pawpaws are soft, fleshy fruit that can be used in a wide variety of culinary ways, including eating it raw. It contains a range of nutrients that makes it one of the super fruits to have. Hello everyone, welcome back to Ifechi Health and Wellness. Why did I decide to look deeply or deeper into pawpaw or papaya? Because I just came back from Nigeria a couple of days ago, and each time we visit, myself and hubby, we always use papaya or pawpaw as our breakfast on an empty stomach, because research actually showed that having it when you have not eaten, before you have your main meal for the day or your breakfast, if you want to have breakfast, is to have it in an empty stomach or on an empty stomach, because of its health benefit for digestion and everything like that. So without even researching into this, we always have it once we wake up, have your warm water and then have papaya in an empty stomach. And that's the way I've always had it. Before I now researched, and it actually stated that the best way for maximum health benefits is to have your papaya or pawpaw first thing in the morning without having food first, that you have the benefit better that way. So I decided to look into more because I just love this fruit so much. One of the reasons why I love it each time I go to Nigeria is because I love to have it, because it helps me it aids my digestion. That's one thing I've noticed without even looking into it. Each time I have it, I don't have any problem with emptying my bowels and stuff like that. So that's one major health benefit for me, is that it aids digestion. The research I made also stated something to do with cancer, that consuming the antioxidant beta carotene found in papayas may reduce cancer risk. And it says that among men or among younger men, diets rich in beta carotene may play a protective role against prostate cancer. And that is according to a study published in the Journal of Cancer Epidemiology and Prevention Biomarkers. So that's the second one. First one is digestion. Two is it may help in cancer prevention, certain types of cancer. The next one is bone health. Low intakes of vitamin K have been associated with a higher risk of bone fracture. Adequate vitamin K consumption is important for good health, as it improves calcium absorption and may reduce urinary excretion of calcium, meaning there is more calcium in the body to strengthen and rebuild bones. Diabetes, the elephant in the room. Studies have shown that people with type 1 diabetes who consume high fiber diets have lower glucose levels, and people with type 2 diabetes may have improved blood sugar, lipid, and insulin levels. And one small papaya provides about 3 grams of fiber, which is equivalent to just 17 grams of carbohydrate. Heart disease. The fiber, potassium, and vitamin content in papaya all help to ward off heart disease. An increase in the potassium intake, along with a decrease in sodium intake, is the most important dietary change that a person can make to reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. I've talked about cardiovascular disease in my channel before, and it can be a big deal. People collapse, people do this, all sorts of things happen to people because they have all these cardiovascular issues that they don't even know. So reach out for your pawpaw if you can. If you're privileged to be in a country like Nigeria where you have them easily available, reach out for them. Here in the UK, there are some papayas, but it's not the same. Whenever I visit and have the ones in Nigeria, I notice that it's not the same. They're not the same. The next benefit is inflammation. Choline is very important and versatile nutrient found in papayas, and it aids our bodies in sleep, muscle movement, learning, and memory. Choline also helps to maintain the structure of cellular membranes. It aids in the transmission of nerve impulses and assists in the absorption of fat and reduces chronic inflammation. Skin and healing. When used topically, mashed papaya or pawpaws appears to be beneficial for promoting wound healing and preventing infection of burned area. Researchers believe that the let's start this one again. Researchers believe that the proteolytic enzymes papain and papain in papayas are responsible for their beneficial effects. Ointments containing the papain enzymes have also been used to treat things like ulcers. That's another research that talked about hair health. It's also great for hair because it contains vitamin A, a nutrient equivalent for sebum production, which keeps hairs moisturized. Let me revisit what I said briefly before regarding when to consume papaya or pawpaw. Experts from the study I made recommend that consuming papaya on an empty stomach, preferably in the morning, and which is what I always do when I want to have it, because it helps to detoxify the body and facilitates healthy bowel movements. You see, that's what I said before I even knew all about this. I know that it helps with my bowel movements. Consuming papayas or pawpaws on an empty stomach can contribute to maintaining stable blood sugar levels throughout the day, in addition to other its benefits. Just like what I've said before, this is just a little thing I looked into, and I thought I'll bring this to tell you specifically why it is good to have it on an empty stomach. When you have good digestive system, you don't know what you have done to your body. Once you keep you are very regular every single day, maybe even twice a day. Sometimes when I was in Nigeria, sometimes 3 times a day, I'm opening my bowel, and I didn't bother because I know that it's like cleansing and it helped me a lot. So to avoid constipation and such like, reach out for your pawpaws or papaya. There's a study that also mentioned the seeds. The seeds are very healthy as well. Although papaya seeds are known to be healthy, there are some benefits of its uses and there are some side effects. Let me run them quickly. One is a powerful antioxidant. It has a powerful antioxidant effect, but the side effect for that one is it is potentially dangerous during pregnancy. That's the seed, so don't consume it during pregnancy. Other benefit is that it helps to improve gut health, but the side effect to that is that it may affect fertility in men, so be careful. It helps in lowering weight and cholesterol. Other side effects to this is that it may affect infants who are breastfeeding. It helps in improving heart health, but it may cause allergic reaction, which is very rare. From what I studied, I researched, is very rare. And then it has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. It may help with menstrual pain, as I said before, and it's good for skin. So the seeds, if you can consume them, they're very bitter. I tried them, they're very bitter. But some people are saying that you can just dry them, grind them, and then add them to your smoothies or to your drinks. So maybe next time I travel, I'll try that. I don't trust the ones they have here, so I won't even bother. And unless I find really, really very good one, then I'll try the seeds. So there are some precautions. The seeds are very beneficial, but there are some precautions. So make sure that you look into that before you start having these seeds. I'm going to stop this video here. I don't want it to be too long. These are just basic things I want to bring out regarding pawpaw. If there are other things that I see that will be beneficial about this fruit, I'll come up with a different another video later on. But for now, I'm sure you have benefited from one or two things. Thank you so much for listening. Goodbye and God bless.